To become a Stoic, you must first understand the Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that the only thing we can truly control is our own thoughts and actions. Everything else, such as our possessions, our reputation, and even our own bodies, is outside of our control. The Stoics also believed that we should focus on living a virtuous life, which means living in accordance with nature and reason. This means being honest, courageous, just, and temperate. Once upon a time, there was a young man named Marcus who wanted to become a Stoic. He was born into a wealthy family in Rome. Marcus had everything he could ever want: money, possessions, and status. But he was not happy. He felt empty and unfulfilled. One day, Marcus was walking through the city when he saw a group of Stoic philosophers debating in the forum. Marcus was intrigued by their wisdom and their calmness. He decided to join the Stoics and learn from them. Marcus's parents were horrified when they found out that their son wanted to become a Stoic. They told him that he was throwing his life away. They said that he should focus on his career and his future. But Marcus ignored his parents' protests. He was determined to become a Stoic. He spent every waking moment studying Stoic philosophy and practicing Stoic virtues. Marcus learned that the Stoics believed that the only thing we can truly control is our own thoughts and actions. Everything else, such as our possessions, our reputation, and even our own bodies, is outside of our control. Marcus also learned that the Stoics believed that we should focus on living a virtuous life, which means living in accordance with nature and reason. This means being honest, courageous, just, and temperate. Marcus began to apply the Stoic teachings to his own life. He gave away most of his wealth and possessions. He also began to live a more simple and frugal life. Marcus's parents were even more horrified when they saw how their son was changing. They called him a fool and a madman, but Marcus ignored them. He knew that he was on the right path. One day, Marcus's father lost all of his money in a bad business deal. He was devastated and fell into a deep depression. Marcus's mother went to Marcus and begged him to help his father. Marcus agreed to help, but only if his father agreed to study Stoicism with him. Marcus's father reluctantly agreed. He was desperate, and he knew that he needed help. Marcus taught his father the Stoic teachings. He showed him how to control his thoughts and emotions, and how to focus on living a virtuous life. After a few months of studying Stoicism, Marcus's father began to recover from his depression. He realized that he had lost everything that was truly important to him, but that he still had his own thoughts and actions. He also realized that he could still live a good life, even if he was not wealthy. Marcus's father became a devoted Stoic. He was grateful to Marcus for saving his life. Marcus continued to study and practice Stoicism throughout his life. He became a Stoic philosopher himself, and he taught many people about Stoicism. Marcus was known for his wisdom, his calmness, and his compassion. He was respected by everyone who knew him. One day, Marcus was walking through the city when he saw a group of soldiers beating a man. Marcus intervened and stopped the soldiers. He then helped the man to his feet. The soldiers were furious. They asked Marcus why he had interfered. Marcus calmly replied, "I am a Stoic. I believe that all men are equal and that we should treat each other with respect." The soldiers were impressed by Marcus's courage and his wisdom. They left without harming the man. Marcus continued to live a life of virtue and compassion. He was a true Stoic philosopher. Remember these 3 points of Stoicism. Number 1. Stoicism is not about being perfect. It's about accepting that we are all human and that we will all make mistakes. Number 2. Stoicism is not about being emotionless. It's about controlling our emotions so that they don't control us. Number 3. Stoicism is not about being selfish. It's about living in accordance with nature and reason. This is a story from A Mind That Motivates. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks for watching.